Hey everybody, Gabe here. Just coming in from the Skeleton Crew, and Kevin is sleeping, napping, as always. But I kind of wanted to wrap up 2023 with like a message and stuff. Let's get into it. Yeah, so like I said, 2023, what an effing year. It definitely was a year where I will definitely mark it down in the history books, that's for sure. A lot happened in 2023, but I'm pretty sure a lot has happened to a lot of people in 2023, and for myself, a lot changed. Nothing is like it used to be. Nothing is how I thought it would be. I'm definitely grateful and humbled by what has come to light, what has transpired so far in terms of my life. So I guess I just wanted to kind of summarize and have a little bit of a rundown of what my 2023 was like. First things first, I want to wish everybody a happy holidays and a very, very happy new year. And I hope and wish and pray that y'all get everything you asked for. I guess we'll just kick it off. 2023 for me started out, well, let's just say this. I didn't have any expectations for 2023. Everything leading up to 2023 was humbling. And I'm gonna say humbling a lot because it wasn't bad. It wasn't good. It was an experience that just kind of shook me to my core and made me realize a lot about myself and about people that I have interacted with, people that know me, people that have interacted with me, and just being around me. So without giving away too much information, names, and somewhat details, I'm just gonna go into it with my own experience and kind of just share. So 2023 started out for me. I was recently single and ended a relationship with my ex at the time. We were together for about 4 years, roughly. I'm gonna say just under 4 years. And I had felt that she was my ride or die, but we had both gotten to a point where, the relationship wasn't what we both wanted anymore, and we were both taking medication. Full disclosure, I am still taking antidepressants, slowly getting weaned off of them because I am doing the shadow work, getting my ducks in a row mentally, spiritually, emotionally, finding out a lot more about myself, but that's besides the point. So went into 2023 single, but before that I had lost my dog across the bridge, and that I had never experienced before. That I experienced what death was like, watching it happen in front of me. I had experienced what loss was. So my dog, her hips went and she couldn't take herself to the bathroom anymore, and at that point my ex and I both agreed that it was time to let her go. She was at home with us. We got her all of her favorite foods, and she was with us at home. Obviously it still has an effect on me, and I'm learning that you don't get over things. And I know that sounds weird and counterintuitive and counterproductive, but in my experience of loss and grief and losing love, you don't get over it. You just learn how to live with the pain. You just learn how to keep going with the scar. The scar doesn't ever go away. It's a constant reminder of what had happened and what you had gone through. So whenever I do talk about Gracie, it does get slightly easier. I cry less. I hurt less. So that's good. So Gracie crossed the Rainbow Bridge. I had ended a 4-year relationship. I was working nonstop for a long time. I'm gonna say like for the better part of like 2.5, 3 years. I was working like almost 6 days a week, never home, never had any time or energy for anybody. I sadly was led to believe that I was going to be promoted within a company, and I wasn't. Now, little did they know I had some PTSD with the same situation, but with a different cannabis dispensary, which inevitably pushed me kind of over my psychological and emotional breaking point. And I had to take medical leave. I had to take a medical leave of absence for a long time. But before that had happened, my father had suffered 3 strokes and a mini heart attack. I didn't deal with that very well at all, and now I talk to my dad every day. I make sure that he's okay every day, and I'm probably going to end up living with my dad just to make sure that he's good and he's taken care of. So, but that's another story for another time. I know I'm naming off like a whole bunch of like negative stuff, but I want to get the negative stuff out of the way before I get to the positive stuff, because a lot of positive stuff did happen. These are just like the big things that kind of just like kept happening one after another. So it was my dog dying, my relationship ending, my dad having 3 strokes and a mini heart attack. I had been pushed to my breaking point with work, so I had to take a medical leave of absence. And then during that medical leave of absence, I had been trying to just go through everything that I had put on the back burner, because it was overwhelming me to the point where I couldn't even get out of bed, much less like make content for y'all to watch. The only thing that actually kind of like really got me into a routine and out of my head and out of that dark space was Kevin and creating and editing content. I know that sounds really weird because it's just me talking and doing stuff in my daily life, but it legitimately has helped me in more ways than I can convey and describe to y'all. Anybody who's known me knows that I don't talk, and I'm very, very reserved and quiet and shy. So YouTube and posting and making content has helped me get past that. Helped me build, confidence in myself. I'm not a very confident person, gonna be completely honest here. I know I have a lot of pictures of myself on my Instagram and my Facebook, and most of my content is just mainly of me. That is because I'm usually alone a lot. And I used to have a lot of pictures of other people on my page and whatnot, but they are no longer in my life, and I wish them the best. So all of that did happen. Along the way, there were some events that happened to me and happened to another person. If anybody knows me, knows the story of what happened. I don't really want to go much into detail as to like what happened between me and this person, just because it still kind of affects me, and it definitely impacts my dating life now. I just have a hard time letting people in. No, I don't really trust their true intent with me. Like, I have gone on dates and I have met up with people, but like, it's just been like 10 out of 10 times where I back away, I back off, or I ghost them, which is even worse. I'm sorry if I have done that to you. I'm deeply sorry. I am working on it. There were some domestic abuse situations that I had experienced in 2023, which I had never experienced in my entire dating life. And then an essay event that happened to me as well in 2023. That sucked. But there was also like a lot of good things that happened as well. Like me being able to get out of that situation, that toxic situation that I was in, and being able to stand up on my own in my own apartment with my dog and my cats and my bearded dragon. My dad is alive. That's a very good thing, because after suffering 3 strokes and a mini heart attack, he should have been dead. He should have died. According to the doctors, he should have died. And I am very blessed that he didn't. I'm very happy that he didn't. I am learning so much about myself being alone and being single, because I have been a single for the better part of like 2 years now. So kind of what's been happening in a nutshell. Kind of crazy, interesting, beautiful, upsetting, frustrating, and just made me want to drop to my knees and scream so loud and for so long. This year for 2024, I genuinely hope that it goes a lot better. I genuinely hope. And I hope that for everybody else as well. I hope you get everything you want for 2024. I hope that everything happens for you for the best. With that being said, I want to be completely transparent and completely honest with y'all. So for the past few months now, since I did take my leave of absence, which was for about 6 months in June, September, October, November, December. So about, yeah, right now I've been off work for 6 months. And currently my plan for 2024, well, y'all will see in 2024. Kevin and I do have some plans for 2024, and we're gonna work our butts off to get those goals done and achieved. Until then, y'all, it's your boy Gabe signing off, and I will see you in 2024, y'all. Bye.